So hi, this particular fourth agreement is the ingredient that I think ties everything together. Being impeccable with your word is about living your truth, but also in your own mind. I have this recurring thought and patterns in my head that tell me that I'm never doing enough, that I'm not good enough, that I'm failing. I always feel like I'm failing, and that I'm always behind in life in some way. As I've gotten older, I realize that my mind is truly just lying to me all the time. But part of the human condition is that our minds lie to us. That's just what it does. It's a computer. It feeds us constant data all the time, and it's just going to pick whatever data we left on it before. And if we left negative thought, then it's going to pick it up again. So at this point, if I actually just pause and I asked a question, are you doing your best today, Siobhan? Just stop. Ask myself, are you doing your best today, Siobhan? I can usually say yes. So how do I determine what my best version of myself is each day, regardless of my circumstances? Well, I can ask, I could have done it any other different way, and usually it's not. I work really hard, and then even on the days where it's crap and I really have failed at some things, there's still a ton of things that could I have really done it any differently? And usually the answer is no. So for me, my best might be that I only get one thing done that day. Which with my list of 20 pages can seem really scary, but I got one thing done. Maybe I'm sick or not feeling well, et cetera, all of that stuff that we go off in our head. But whatever the circumstances, I can usually realize that I've done so much more than I will ever give myself credit for. So just stopping and asking myself, did I do my best today? There's a lot of practices I do daily, like affirmations, meditations, connecting and supporting with friends. Maybe I've only done one of those things that day. Have I done it with my full heart and intention? Maybe some days that's my best. And can I just breathe that in, that that's my best? The trick is really to talk to myself as if I were talking to someone that I love. Because if someone came to me with a story of like, Siobhan, I'm failing, I would say, no, you're not. You're doing that. You're doing great. Look what you did today. You weren't feeling well. So why can't I talk like that to myself as if I would talk to someone I totally love? So I imagine if I were talking to a super cute little girl or little boy and they come up to me and they're all excited. And when they ask me what they've done today, I would imagine that they're super excited to tell me what they've done. They love to show you what they drew or how they you're going to put that on the fridge, So I want that same enthusiasm for myself each day. Now, that's not an easy task, especially for those of us who come from sort of a negative background. But we can do it for ourselves. So to celebrate and to be excited about how and where I did my best today, can we acknowledge that? Do we have a buddy that we can help cheer each other on? I have some amazing buddies. I called mine this morning and she cheered me on and she said, you look great, you can do this. So, where did I give myself a gold star today and where are the people around me helping me do that as well? So your best is going to change from moment to moment. And be okay with that. It will change if you are healthy and it will change when you are sick. So under any circumstances, you will feel like you are avoiding self-abuse and regret if you just stop and take a second to ask yourself, am I doing my best? Take the time. Is there a space in your day where you can actually acknowledge that for yourself? And then how do you put that into your routine? One of the things I used to do when I was having a hard time doing this is I would write little Post-it notes all over my desk and then I'd put them all over on, my car. I know one friend, she writes it with lipstick in her mirror. Dudes, you could totally use some shaving cream, put that in your mirror. Ask yourself, what is my best today? And see what happens. It's pretty amazing.